Heelys on there, so.
The south side of the war camp is lost, so we want to push out the front of the war camp. Those of you are respawning, and if you have the battle tokens, it wouldn't hurt to grab more fire launchers and or haste potions, whatever you need. Respawn at war camp. We're going to fight for B while the distract team is working with C until that is blocked. So right now the fight is basically on the just west of the war camp. We're zerging up that way and pushing into B. So just make sure you're always DPSing somebody, which just puts general pressure on their healers.
Watch our back line on main zerg towards B.
Yep.
10-second respawn.
C's about to get capped.
Nuke into B. Press up on B. Yep, C is capped, so I want everyone from C can now kind of flank into B and hit them from the side. We do have folks in our back line. So kind of bow spears, maybe work back line here for now, near the war camp, while the people from C make their way to B.
Back line is hurting.
What seems to be safer for backline is actually the south side of the war camp. So anyone who's extending, like extending away, come that way. And DPS their overextenders, aka their divers. Is the squad from C at B now? The dive team? Where is the dive team?
Everyone should.
Okay.
8 seconds on a respawn.
Most people should have enough battle tokens to get the next fire launcher. Once we have a relatively safe backline, that's when we can start to deploy them. Okay, looks like we're starting to win at B a bit, so I want lots of DPS near the B point. I have a sensing an advantage here. Don't get yourself killed, but nuke into it. Mages. Fire launchers on B point.
"25-second respawn timer."
Okay, they got a bit. They're winning at B point. They've pushed up. So we'll just keep fighting their people who are extending into us. Especially these targets that are right near the war camp. Start there. Now, people who are dying, we're going to have a big respawn wave. I recommend coming out of the south side where it is a little bit safer, and we're going to add DPS from back here. And bring a fire launcher if you can. The south side is under duress, but it is it's a little bit more tenable. DPS these people who are attacking the south side regroup point. They are fleeing because they're dying. So now we can push up from here to support the battle on B. So the Zerg should be exchanging fire for B. We now have enough of a spot to the kind of southwest of B point to put down fire launchers if anyone has them, and to begin launching at B. Looks like we're a little, that spot I called is a little overwhelmed already, but we're going to try to clear it. That the clump right in front of our door toward B side, if you come out, make sure you oak flesh. It's very heavy with bruisers. And I would also recommend if you don't think you can get out that door, come out the south side door and then come around. That seems to be what we're using as a rally point. And from here, we're going to DPS and focus B again until we can take it.
And try to go around the point.
Fighting around the point, yes.
Yeah, don't fight on that road in front of our war camp, guys.
All right, there's still tons of bruisers in our back line, so I believe a strategy that we should try to change right now to do something a little different is dive team needs to basically be anti-dive and switch to sort of clearing off the area in front of the war camp and allowing us like some time to be able to get regrouped here.
All right.
Because they're pushing us up to our spawn, which is what I predicted to happen, but we just need to clear that. I'm coming out with a fire launcher, and then I just want a real concerted effort to keep the war camp area clear so we can start to take more territory around it. From there, we can go back to the Zerg strategy of pushing in. I think there's room to fire launch them, as long as they don't push into us. The bruisers are back, pushed us up to the camp again. Everything we got to clear them.
Alright, let's group up a little bit inside that war camp if you're respawning before moving up.
Yep. Most of us have died, so let's try to leave in a group, and we could also try to change the formula a little bit by going out the north gate, which is I think what we could do. Let's use the north gate, and then those of us who are alive or dead come respawn and come out the north gate and sort of start to rally more on this north side. We're going to see if using this side will give us a more favorable position. So we're sort of turning the wheel to the north side. They seem to be collapsing on point, so whatever fire we can get on that. Grav wells, fire launcher, whatever. They are reacting to our north side turn, so clear out this. This is part of fighting around the point, will be us clearing out the enemy as they push into us from here. And then we'll be able to make our move on B. We've got them pretty spread out, but they have a group seems to commit to preventing B from ticking down. So when you're not fighting around point, DPS into point with whatever range you got.
Good pressure on point. Very good guy. Just keep nuking the point with any magic attacks you got.
Collapse on point, folks. AoEs. Stands down. We did get part of it. Oh, great effort, guys. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
We're not getting it, but we made a dent. So we're gonna respawn and kind of come out that north gate again.
They're starting to cycle their horns.
Actually, skip that north gate. Just go out the front door. We can fight from here. Clear back line. They're pushed up to the door on toward B, so be careful when you come out. I would recommend Oak when you come out. It's mostly melee. We're kind of turning around the south side of the point right now because our the front gate, the front door is overwhelmed with cruisers. Okay. How's that front door looking? Respawns out the front?
Clear.
Okay, respawn front.
Alright, they're starting to push up a little bit.
Alright. Starting to push on B. People who are selecting respawns at other places besides the war camp, that's good if you just go into flank. Whatever we can do to kind of keep them distracted, keep their backline tied down, people who are working with Bella and diving. So I'm going for that flank now. I think some more pressure from the sides could help us sort of totally surround B and possibly get this point. So if you want to, on your next respawn, pick C or A, go for it, and try adding your damage from another angle. As long as we're all fighting for B. Sensing a little bit of an advantage at B. Getting a lot of free range attacks into it. Mages, everyone, damage on B.
Got a fire launcher next to point.
Fire launcher on the clumps.
They're pushing up the road a little bit.
All right, we'll have to shift some focus back to their divers. After these divers are pushed back a little bit, let's start moving to some more diversionary tactics. Definitely people trying to flank from either side, going to where they're not, setting up and DPSing from there, trying to distract them from their clump of bruisers that are very hard to penetrate. Looking like we're having a bit of an advantage at B. We can, if we're gonna push any side, make sure that that's the south side. range attackers who might have an advantage shooting from the south.
25-second respawn.
Pushing around into the woods. The west side of camp.
Sounds good. Anything we can do to kind of divide their bruisers. All right. Stenza's starting a little bit of a flank just to the south of B because they seem to be pretty much overextended all the way up to our war camp. So there may be a bit of an advantage to hitting B from directly from the south side.
Yeah, I like this nice clump we have over by their fort.
Yep. I think we have an advantage in the back. And this might be one way we can get their bruisers to divide their forces.
Focus our back line. Don't let them overwhelm us and push us to the gate again. Their back line's a little bit occupied.
Their back
AOE's
line is
on
under
point.
duress. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
AoE's on
pushing out.
point.
Just step in and out of point.
Step
Fight
in and
off,
out.
guys.
Yeah.
Don't be too risky about it though.
I'm coming
Big
at
clump.
B.
Big
Oak
clump in
flesh and-
front of B.
B might be starting to tick soon. No. It's not. Don't push it too hard. Careful, guys. We're going to continue with this flanking strategy on the respawn. Select the southern one. I think that's C.
Our back line is in trouble.
The rally point that's south of it. Big respawn wave coming from here.
40-second respawn, guys. Hold on to your lives.
We're flanking B from the south, giving it all we got. Wait till you see an advantage before dipping your toes in. Just keep range attacking or, pushing up if you're melee. All right, we lost the advantage on the south. So those of you who are survived, we're going to kind of push back toward war camp from the south side and sort of rally back here.
Right, let's big push from spawn. A lot of reinforcements. Let's go down B.
At 30-second respawns.
Watch the front gate now. It's a little dangerous. You need to go out a side gate for yourself.
Yep, south side is, but they are pushing the south. But if you're trying to get right back in the fight, that would be good.
Yeah, I suggest a rally point for respawns.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, since we lost at the south side, we'll just respawn at the north rally point this time. We're going to try to switch it up. All right, the one that's, yeah, the top one. From here, we will attack B directly. Just because the clock is ticking down and, the window's starting to shut here, but we want to try to at least get B.
I got Sacred on point.
Respawn, we'll try that again from the north rally point. We look a bit routed on this side, so I'm going to change that to the war camp. That seems to be the safer place to respawn at this point and then go out the front door. Working on clearing the back line back here.
25-second respawn.
Watch our back line on B.
Yep, we're working on them. Backline relatively clear out the war camp, so you can kind of come out and fight along the road toward B as we work on it. It's just very covered with bruisers. It's hard to push on to B point at this point till we can kind of soften them up.
Yeah, backline's getting ahead.
Keep fighting backline. Once we clear this, it'll be easier to push up.
Yeah, they're overextending.
Second respawn.
4 or 5 here. Okay. That gives us time to think.
Yeah, they've overextended. I think, honestly, we should just collapse.
Collapse? Okay.
Everyone just collapsed on the point.
I'll be up in 20. I'll give it what I got.
I think we're staggering a little bit too big. So if we could make a nice big cohesive force and just collapse, I think we could probably get it.
Yeah, all new respawns hold at 4.
What's the time on respawns? Right now my timer disappeared and I'm stuck underneath the rock.
We're
I'm just gonna
respawning right now from war camp.
Alright.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna retreat into the war camp.
we're gonna wait by the door, I suppose. And when we have a nice mass, let's push. So everybody stay together without clumping. You know, the art. So we kind of got pushed to the south side. Yeah. All right. South side is sort of the extended point to extend and run to. If you need to, you can hop right back into the war camp from that south door. And we can make another rally right here. Looks like Remdog and everyone is set up right by the door, but we're pushed up to it. So I would recommend if we're going to do anything, we rally at the north side so we can play out this last 2 minutes and try to do everything as just kind of a cohesive unit to wrap it up.
Hold at war camp, guys.
We're using the north side.
Yeah, guys, hold at the door.
I believe they saw us. So once we have enough folks here on the north side, we're going to go in. It looks like on Cat's screen, there's about 10 seconds till respawn. So when everyone's up.
Side on Remdog. We were just at that gate.
Yep, north side. Looks like the respawn wave is coming.
All right. New respawns, north gate.
Yep.
Let's go. Charge through.
this point, we're just playing it out. It's like the end of Cool Runnings. We're just carrying the bobsled. Yeah. Okay, so let's make it a good one.
Yeah, stay clumped up, guys.
Let's push through the woods into B. Let's try that.
Cool runnings, man.
Exactly.
And circle around. Yeah, they've reacted.
If they push us, just peel them out into the woods.
Yep, extend to the woods, use that north side, kind of pull back if they're on you, and just keep shelling them with everything you got. Obviously, if you see our bruisers fighting, defend them. Looks like some people are able to tick blue because we've pulled enough of them toward this north side. So whoever is diving B and doing that, great job. You're getting us somewhere here in the last 30.
Yeah. Groups 5 and 10 if you want to get out of the woods and try to get on the point. Oh, they're reacting. They're returning to point.
Well, firing on point. 20 seconds left, folks, so this could be a good moment for dipping your toes in and seeing how much we can tick this thing. About 13. I'm dipping in.
Big clump northwest point.
All right.
That's pretty good, though. I'm not unhappy with that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice
Thanks,
effort.
everyone who
Really.
came for the war, guys. I'm not unhappy with that at all, considering.
Hello there. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, drop a like and a comment, and turn on notifications with that little bell. If you'd like to join my Discord server, you can do so by visiting the link in the description.